The motor comes with a power source cable and 2 snap hooks. The snap hooks are to be attached to the top and bottom of the motor with the narrow end pointing to the motor. When mounting the snap hooks on the motor, hold the snap hook horizontally and lead it through the motor's opening. Adjust the snap hook so the smaller end points towards the motor. The entire system is closed, making it 100% safe to use for hanging the hammock. Now use the upper snap hook for hanging the motor. Feed the power cable into the small hole at the top of the motor. Remember to fasten the safety lock on the snap hook. Ensure that the cable is not trailing down the motor or hammock. The hammock and spring are now ready to be hung. The nylon string coming out of the bottom of the motor is to be wound around the fabric at the top of the hammock. This is done by closing the S-hook around the string and making it lock. The string is to be fastened as close to the middle of the hammock as possible, but still leaving a distance between the motor wire and the hammock spring. Make sure to prevent the wire from touching and wearing out the fabric covering the spring. The hammock motor will work only when there is weight in the hammock. Your child must be at least 4 kilograms or 9 pounds for the Moonboon hammock motor to work. If you're using a hammock from a different supplier, it may be necessary for baby to be somewhat heavier as some hammock springs are stiffer. When you have placed your child in the hammock, you may turn on the motor. Start the motor by turning the tempo and timer knobs. When both knobs have been turned clockwise and the light comes on green, the motor is on. Now grasp the cross pin and push it down a few times to activate the motor. The motor is equipped with a safety device that stops it moving in case of any untoward situation. This could be, for example, if an older sibling pulls on the hammock. To restart the motor, turn off both knobs counterclockwise and then turn them clockwise again and use the cross pin to activate the motor. The tempo setting may be adjusted to the preference of your baby. The timer knob on the motor may be set to any value between 5 minutes and 3 hours. At the end of the set time, the motor will slowly stop. With any luck, your baby will not notice and will keep on sleeping. When you're done using the hammock motor, turn it off by turning both knobs all the way counterclockwise. Enjoy!